there, and welcome to English Teacher Plays. We're here with Adam, which is a new game. It's on Steam, and it's already started. There was no sort of screen, and it's only taking up part of my screen, but I've tried to make it big enough so you guys can see it. So this is Adam, I guess. That was our introduction. Hopefully we get an option to mess with the settings, because currently it's in the upper 2/3 of my 4K monitor, because oh, here we go, it's gotten bigger now. Right, yeah, it suddenly got bigger, of course. Always a good sign. So I will make it smaller, and there we go. Oh god, it's one of these things, isn't it? Oh my god. Okay, we'll just go with the basic one. Oh, it's going to be one of these absolutely wildly unoptimized games, isn't it? I can tell. My whole computer is chugging on this. And it's not like I have a bad computer. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and exit out of that. We're gonna go and change the... Right, so these are the... Let's go back to the main menu. Yeah, I love it when the game just absolutely chugs. So that's the intro that we already saw. We don't need to watch that again. Let's go back to the main menu and see if there's some way to adjust the video settings and stuff. God, that is terrible. Let's go with low quality. Okay, so I've killed every single process that's not running, that's not actively running this game, so that I can play it. I killed every process, and it seems to be running now. It's on the lowest possible settings, so we get to fight these robot bear things. Okay, so at least we can actually play the game, I guess, is the important thing. Okay. So that was all just the first room. Okay. So... now we can go to another room. Woof. Okay, so we had a bad opening experience. Also, it's just T-posing enemies that just walk directly towards you. Classic. Oh, there's no iron sights. Okay. Even though this clearly has a scope on it. Right. Okay. I mean, I don't know what we're supposed to be doing. It feels like we're just going room to room. But I mean, at least I got it working. At least it's working now. But like I said, faster reload, I guess. So it's, so it's a 3D sort of Binding of Isaac is the idea, I guess. It's like a roguelite. I mean, the enemies are easily the most boring things I've ever fought in my entire life. Hitting them in different areas doesn't seem to do anything different. They just die. Oh, here's a shield guy. Right. But then his shield drops and he just dies anyway. Okay. Sure. I mean, there's no loot to pick up or anything. There's just There's just nothing. It's just shooting wave after wave of dudes who walk in lockstep towards you. And then moving on to the next room. So I'm not sure what the game is trying to accomplish here, but I guess at least more faster reload. Health hasn't been even remotely an issue. And then we just go through another door. And there's no goal here. We're just sort of going from room to room. Is it procedurally generated? This is the same room we were just in. Right. Yeah. Okay. I mean, the combat is very boring. There's nothing happening. Door is not opening, okay? And what is that? Okay, I pressed the F key. And nothing happened. Alright. Space is like a weird dodge. Okay. Okay. So did I successfully do the thing I was supposed to do to get through here? Right. I did. I needed to go kill that one guy, I guess. Stole health while kill enemy. Sure. Why not? I mean, at least we got it working. It still isn't running very well, is it? You know, for a game that doesn't seem to have a whole lot of assets in it. You know, a whole lot of things that the thing would need to draw. So like I had a shield. Okay, I don't know what just happened there. What is this? I don't know what that is either. Okay. It's really hard to tell what is fighting me because they just stand there. They're just like completely still and not moving and just doing nothing. Let's stole more health while killing enemy, I guess. Okay. So, yeah. I mean, I'd say that I'm glad I checked just to make sure by, you know, killing every other background process that I had going. Just putting it out there that I don't have to do that for any other games, you know. I play lots of games at, you know, max specs 4K, and don't have to turn the rest of my computer off to play them. See, the guy's just standing there. I don't even know if he's attacking me. I thought maybe he was, like, friendly. And the rooms and stuff are all just exactly the same. Right? I mean, so far there's been... Yeah, there's been nothing to threaten me. Maybe there will be here. I mean, there were different classes that you could play as well. I don't really understand how they would play any differently from each other. Because realistically, you just shoot the things and then they die, which is how FPSs work for sure. And sometimes they just stand there waiting for you to walk towards them, I guess. Yeah, I mean, basically none of the rooms have been threatening at all. Not even a little bit. I don't know. Let's go with more faster reload. I mean, the only thing that's ever a threat is when I need to reload. So there's that. I mean, I guess at least there's some sound effects for the machine gun. Right. I mean, these guys just stand there, man. Like, is he even attacking me? Oh, he does slowly point at me. Okay. What's up, dude? So your gun doesn't work, huh? Oh, and your body, it doesn't exist either. Love that. Right, I killed him. Okay. I don't even know where my health bar is. I just like... I don't know which thing over on the left-hand corner is my health bar. So we're running into a few problems with this one. Increased firing speed. DAWs reduce cooldown. I guess that's dash. I haven't had to use the dash at all, so that's the dash. Actually do not care about it. Because the enemies aren't clever, they're not using terrain or anything, they just walk in lockstep and you can kill them pretty easily. It takes like one pull of the trigger and then they die, so... I mean, I just wait here, right? And they just walk in. And then they're all dead. Yeah. Is that everybody, or there's some random dudes standing around? Oh no, I found a shield dude, of course. Probably the only interesting enemy in the game. I pressed F, but I don't know what it does. Still don't know what F does. Okay. Right. So, all of the rooms have been identical. So, I'm just going to go ahead and take a stab in the dark and say that this is probably procedurally generated. And that it just sort of never ends. It's just room after room after room of procedurally generated dudes. And rooms. You know, with some... Oh, this is a new thing. Right. Right. I mean, is he gonna come, or... I mean, is he doing damage to me? Like, I don't... What just happened? I don't know what just happened. Did I just go back the way I came? Okay, so we're in a different... We're in a different place now. And another cut to black. Alright, now it's going back to slideshow times. Right, the game is back to slideshow, so I think we've had enough. I think we've had enough. Yeah, we're gonna go back to the main menu because I think we're done. Yeah, I think we've seen enough of the procedurally generated dudes that just walk directly towards you, and I think we've seen enough of this game. Yeah, it's very poorly optimized and basically not playable, but let's go look at the description and see what the game has to say for itself. Alright, Adam is a realistic sci-fi themed game that combines the roguelike and FPS genres. As a betrayed soldier, the player fights for revenge against his enemies. Get ready to destroy your enemies by powering up your own robot. Now you can play co-op mode. Sure. It looks like it's running pretty well for the developer there, but obviously there's been no sort of thought put towards optimizing it, I guess, for other builds. Yeah, like, it really, really doesn't run well on my computer, and I run lots of things at max specs. Not this, obviously. Not Atom. So it's developed by Teta Studios. It currently costs $28.99, so it's like a AA price, like $25 US. The first realistic roguelike FPS game is here. Atom is now available for pre-order. You are now ready for the best mix of roguelike and FPS genre. Experience the incredible story of Yavuz with his military skills now as a military robot pilot. Did someone just like take a dart and throw it at a wall and just have them be that name? Like, experience the roguelike feel at its best with a huge number of levels. Co-op mode is now playable. Sure. Atom is a science fiction themed game that combines the roguelike and FPS genres. The events take place in a universe set in the future. The player, as a betrayed soldier, fights for revenge against his enemies. In an age where the human body is weak, our character has trained himself in robot combat and has become a powerful robot pilot. Prepare to destroy enemies by powering up your own robot. You can play with your friends in co-op mode, choose from 8 different characters, and use their weapons and character traits strategically. You can also take part in challenges by taking your place on the leaderboard with everyone playing the game. Sure, the main goal of the game is to get the revenge described in the story. Okay, I love that. The main goal of the game is to get the revenge described in the story is a great sentence. And it means exactly what they wanted it to mean and is absolute nonsense. Oh, that's fantastic. But as the game progresses, the goal of our character changes. In terms of gameplay, it is to progress by killing enemies in all the battlegrounds we enter. Our progress in the battlegrounds is to kill robots and pass levels one by one with many improvements such as armor, bullets, skills. You can enjoy the roguelike genre with Atom, the first game with realistic atmosphere and storyline. There's no storyline. There's nothing here. There's no storyline here. It's a bunch of procedurally generated rooms. Or if they're not procedurally generated, they're not distinct enough to matter. And you're just fighting the same enemies over and over, and the enemies are hella boring. They just... You can't make a shooter like this and have the enemy AI be this boring. And have the story be this just nonsensical. Yeah. With the co-op mode, you can challenge your friends in a variety of levels. Game difficulty is designed to be the most enjoyable for the roguelike player. With the dynamic music transition, sound and music system never lose the action in Atom where the music adapts to the pace of the game. It doesn't. It really doesn't. And the amount of times that you have to go to a loading screen is just insane. But I'm guessing the loading screens were a way to make it so that the game would run on anybody's PC, because if you didn't have the loading screens, if you just had like an open map, the game would have chugged. And also you end up with, when you have enemy AIs that their whole thing is just to run directly at the player and attack them, what you end up with is, if the map's too big, all of the enemy AIs just run towards you before you even get there, so there's no sense of pacing or anything. So it's a cheat to make it so that the enemies feel like they're attacking in some sort of sensible way, but they're not. They just exist. You know, you can even see in their gameplay, it's just, you know, you just shoot them and they die or whatever. It's like, they're not hard, they're huge, and they just die to like a couple of bullets. It's fine. There are 3 different weapon types. This number will be increased to 6 in a very short time. In this way, you can experience the FPS. In this way, you can experience the FPS experience in the best way with a variety of weapons experiences. It doesn't say experiences, but I wanted to add that because, man, they just are writing a lot of stuff. Maximize the roguelike feel both visually and mechanically with a variety of bullets, armor, enemy characters, and more. Built for replayability. It's literally not. Fight robots in this technological universe where you can interact with various characters. I mean, the only interaction that we did with various characters was shooting them with a gun. I guess that is an interaction, and I guess they are characters. Keep fighting to become permanently stronger and ensure your next attacks are successful. Woof. Okay, so it's Teta Studios. This is their first game. It's their only game. I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb here and suggest that they've spent a lot of time making this game. They probably think what they've made is really good because, you know, it looks good. But the assets will have all come from an asset store. The gameplay will have come as part of the asset store as well. I don't know, maybe they made this opening screen, or maybe they got this from an asset store as well. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, I actually don't know what comes from the assets. If this is like a developed game, if Teta Studio spent a lot of time making this game and didn't just download a bunch of random assets, because why are there like robot bears and then ninjas with red swords and then giant dudes with shields? Like, none of them seem like they're from the same universe. If this is like developed and they made art assets for this and they developed a game, why is it so bad? Why does it run so poorly? Why is it so unoptimized? I mean, it looks like they know how to make a trailer. I'll give that to them. They do know how to make a trailer. So let's look at some of the screenshots. Yeah, I mean, the screenshots that they choose to put up here all look exactly the same. It's all exactly the same environments with the same enemies and like basically the same guns. So, and look, the price that you're asking for here, that's just wildly out of proportion with the quality that we've got here. No one's going to buy your game, and the people that do buy your game are going to refund it because it's bad and it doesn't run well, and even with a top-end PC, which I do have, it runs atrociously. So I'm going to leave it there. That's Adam. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment down below. Check out this game by clicking on the link in the description, where the point of the game is to... oh, where was it? I just want to finish off with that. The main goal of the game is to get the revenge described in the story. Yeah. The main goal of the game is to get the revenge described in the story, which isn't described, it's just in the game. Photorealistic 3D, it's not photorealistic. It actually looks bad. Yeah, I don't know. I'm ranting now, and I'm gonna stop ranting, so I will see you guys next time. Class dismissed.